Basta Porco with Kin Conception. Seasonal specials, shows, and other features highlighting the beauty of our language, culture, and history. It's a new era of our continued commitment to our Chamorro heritage. Isla. Watch, listen, stream. Viva Isla!
The Greater Good is brought to you by your friends at J. Goodman, a happiness company. You're in good hands with J. Goodman.
All right, everybody, welcome back to The Link on this Wednesday. And as we do each and every hump day, we at the KUM Care Force are proudly presenting the Greater Good segment with support of our friends at J. Goodman. This special feature profiles interesting and informative interviews with community leaders and organizational representatives, bringing awareness to local residents and encouraging participation in planned activities to celebrate. The Greater Good is brought to you by your friends at J. Goodman, a happiness company, and you truly are in good hands with J. Goodman. And I could not be any prouder to talk about a summer camp. I have got vivid, wonderful memories of a summer camp. And to tell us all about it is a organization that we featured last night on Health, Home, and Lifestyle. We told you about Westcare and some of the very fine work that they do. My Auntie Asia Ramos was featured for like the 9,000th time. She's amazing. We never get tired of interviewing Auntie Asia. But here we have Leslie Estrella, the program manager from Project Isata, and Eileen Artero, the programming manager from Maulik Natlinatla. Ladies, welcome to the show, and thank you guys. Thank you. I could say thank you until 10 a.m. and it wouldn't be enough for bringing back the concept of a summer camp.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yeah, now I must warn you, like a little bit of context in here. I went to summer camp for like 5 or 6 years when I was a kid. I mean, there's summer camps, there's ones that like are in hotels, there's computer camps and everything like that. So I'm just wondering, can you set this up and everything? When we talk about summer camp, exactly what type of structure and format are we talking about?
Well, for our Westcare Summer Camp, this is a collaboration with our youth prevention programs here at Westcare Pacific Islands. So it's going to be filled with interactive activities with each other with, COVID-19 precautionary measures in mind. But we aim to increase youth skills to make positive choices, become leaders in the communities, and engage in pro-social activities. And how we do that is for those that are signing up for our camp and will be a part of it, they will be receiving each of our programs' curriculums. So it's a mix of interactive activities, informative and engaging curriculums for prevention against risky behaviors, teach them how to be leaders in the community, and just have fun. We just integrate everything.
And when you actually have a lot of fun, the kids don't even know they're learning. That's when they have a tendency to learn more, retain the information, and apply it in their everyday lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not just it doesn't seem like summer school. You're not sitting like all of the components of each of our programs curriculums are we incorporate all these activities, team building, even just activities for self-awareness. So they actually are sitting there thinking, but they're learning at the same time. And with this age group, which is 11 to 14, which is middle school, that's the time we're like, okay, you don't sit there and tell us what to do and how to learn things, but here I am actively engaging and putting what I'm learning into practice.
Yeah, I was going to say 11 to 14-year-old, that's when, especially like with young boys, that's kind of a demographic when, they're a little bit rebellious. They cop a little bit more of that attitude where, I'm too cool, your peer pressure and everything like that really starts to mount and everything like that. So, Eileen, when structuring this program, obviously you guys have put, an emphasis on community, on citizenship, and on being a good Guamanian. So for people that have never been to a summer camp and are completely unaware of the experience, for people that are watching this right now, like what are they going to take in, let's say like on day one when they first show up to summer camp?
Well, they're going to take in a lot of different things, right? So like Leslie had mentioned, we have 3 different programs that they're going to be a part of. So each program delivers their own curriculum, but it's really about the whole person, right? And like Leslie had also mentioned, it's not necessarily totally like books, curriculum, that kind of thing. We have a lot of group activities planned for them throughout the summer camp. So it's a lot of engagement. I think getting them back into being social, right? They've missed out on this social interaction. And I think that's everybody's like focus for all of their, for all the different things that are going on is like looking at the emotional support. And this is, I think, part of that, right? Part of their well-being.
Sure.
Kind of getting them ready back for school. And then just keeping them engaged all throughout the summer. So particularly for my curriculums program, they're looking at we call it our Positive Life Academy, right? So when they think positive things, they do positive things, and then they feel good about themselves, right? So that's kind of what we're going to try to engage them with, and, you know, get them thinking and in that way and in that mindset, to just be a better person in the community, right? When they do good things, you know, they feel good about themselves, and everyone needs to feel good about themselves, especially during this time when you really don't know how to feel.
Well, I feel good with you telling me that. I'm very, very confident, and I'm very impressed at the program, having been through it like a few times myself. But let me ask you, Eileen, and I'd like you to be completely like honest here. Who do you expect there to be like a little bit more anxiety? Because, you know, for the last 16 months of human history, you know, we've all had like really weird, isolated, you know, forced separation experiences. Do you expect the campers to be like a little bit more, you know, anxious, or yourself and your fellow counselors?
I think it might be more us than them. I think they're ready. I think the kids are ready. I think they're ready to get out there and like be with friends again or make new friends, right? They haven't had a lot of interaction. Even when they were in school, it was like once a week or twice a week. So I think our campers are going to totally be ready for this.
Halfway through day one, they're all going to be BFFs
more on us,
for life.
I think. Yeah. Sorry, say that again.
No, I was going to say halfway through day one, by the time it hits lunch, they're going to be BFFs for life. They're going to be exchanging Instagram like handles. They're going to say, hey, like, you know, check me out later online. Like, it'll
we have our program is not even, I mean, it's not limited to a certain, like, the village kids, right? So it's open to everyone. So everyone can definitely join. They'll meet new friends, you know, make new friends. You know, it may be someone that they might have had elementary school with, and then now in middle school, they move somewhere else. So they get to reconnect. And so I think they're totally excited for all of this.
All right. Well, Leslie, you know, I've always thought that, you know, part of what makes summer camp such a rewarding experience, and, you know, is the environment and the venue in which it is held and everything. So, so where is this going to be, and how is that going to shape, you know, the experience, what kids are going to take away, and, you know, the level, maybe the level of comfort that they'll have for them and their parents?
Yes, for sure. This is going to be held at a Steamboat Gym. It's a huge facility.
Nice.
You know, fresh air comes in, all that. It's better than being cooped up in your room, virtual classroom setting or not, or even, you know, Zoom meetings. But they're going to be able to, you know, have this open space. It's going to be, again, we're going to have everything in place in terms of COVID-19 precautions for the parents who are concerned about having a group of kids together. They're going to be, you know, placed by age or placed by the programs that they're going to be in. They're going to be taking at the time. We'll be providing personal sanitization kits in terms of like hand sanitizers, wipes, extra face masks. They'll be provided with that. So we're keeping them, we're going to be prepared to actually have, you know, all those precautionary measures in place. But another environment is not just the physical environment and what we are providing, but it's the spirit of our teams all together. Westcare Pacific Islands is about uplifting the human spirit, and we're all about it. Eileen mentioned that we may be nervous, but actually I think more of the anxiety is actually we're excited for it. One of the programs that we have, Project Isata, has done this every year. And just like Eileen has mentioned, they will actually have forge new friendships. I have my son who took last year's summer camp for us, and he's very quiet. He's more of like the gamer, let me just sit behind a computer screen. But then later on, I'm like, who are you WhatsApping, or who are you chatting with? He goes, oh, my friend from summer camp. I was like, wow, okay, that was 6 months ago. You guys are still in touch. And he goes, yeah. So the kids, and I hope, and I know this for a fact, that we have a great team. Our Westcare Familia, we're very excited, and we're very open, and the youth educators especially, and our research assistants, our teams have that vibe. They have that youthful and energetic spirit to keep the kids involved. So it'll be a great experience.
Summer camp is a win-win experience, one and all. So of course there are people like literally yelling at me right now through our Facebook Live comments and everything. Can you please ask the ladies how they can register, and when the deadline is, and when they can sign up?
Sure. Again, this summer camp is for youths between 11 to 14 years old. It's the summer camp is called Ready Set Summer. It'll be held at a Stimbo Gym. To get access for registration, Westcare Pacific Islands does have a website, www.westcarepacificislands.org, and you can find the registration, a link to access the registration on our events page, or you can call 472-0218, extension 102. And we also have a point of contact who's handling registration. Her name is Raven Seville, and her email address is raven.seville, SAVILLE, at westcare.com. So there's different ways to.
All right, tremendous.
to
Ladies,
access the
it's
registration.
practically 10 o'clock, so I'm going to let you guys get back to work because good things are coming ahead. But we thank you for all your work. And I guess from all the parents out there who are going to trustfully hand their kids over to you to let them get all excited, make new friends, and, tucker themselves out throughout the day. You guys are really doing the Lord's work.
Ready, set, summer.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Have
right.
a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend,
The
and have a
Greater
wonderful
Good
summer.
is brought to you by your
Hey,
friends
thank
at
you.
Jay Goodman,
All right,
a
ladies,
happiness company.
thank you so much.
You're in
Hey,
good
viewers
hands
on
with Jay
KUAM TV,
Goodman.
thank you so much for jamming with us on this Wednesday, June 16th episode of The Link. My name is Chris for Sabrina Salas-Matanani, and of course, Jason Salas. Thank you so much, KUAM TV. Está. Adios!